What's going on, man? This is Brian Campbell coming back at you one more time from loveandforgiveness.com. That's right there. Well, look at, man, I got one for you today, and it's very common, especially nowadays. All right, it's called the ready-made family. Yeah, how many women or men do you meet that don't already have children? So, you done fell in love with this person. You might want to be with them, right? Okay. Now, you may meet one of these type of people, okay? You fall in love and you may want to get married one day, okay? Some of these relationships usually don't last because of the mindset that the people have when they go into it. So I'm here to help you out with that today, all right? And this may be a two-part video, so please bear with me, all right? Because the subject is relatively long, all right? So, a few things need to be taken into account once you decide to step into this realm of a ready-made family. It is, your time will definitely be limited, okay? Because, especially with young couples, their 20s and their 30s, they married and they got kids already, you still want to get out and do things, but you got them kids, right? You got to manage your time, so your time will be limited, all right? And then establishing the roles to the children could be a challenge, depending on their age. It's kind of usually easier to step into a ready-made family if the kids are real little, versus when they're in their mid-teens, But I'll get back to that in a minute. Okay, now, this is how you deal with this situation when you decide to go into this, all right, with a ready-made family. Okay, you may really be into the one you're spending time with. Your best bet would be to sit back, okay, observe the home, and observe your mate with his or her children, and take mental notes. And be real with yourself, man, because what I mean by all of this is this, okay? Watch how they deal with their children. Watch them, because I'm going to tell you, children can break up a relationship if they are allowed. Only if they're allowed to, they'll break up a relationship. I mean, you may really be in love with this person, but your kids keep acting a doggone fool. You seen that crazy movie, Are We There Yet? Yeah, them little bad jokers right there. Yeah, exactly. So, look, I will speak for some of the men now. All right, listen up, fellas. Women tend to get attached to kids a little easier than men, I think. I mean, I could be wrong, but, it may be equal. But from what I've experienced and what I've seen and heard, So, men, if her kids are pushing over her, who do you think you are? I mean, come on. See, she will, all right, if her kids respect her, then more than likely, if she loves you, okay, she will make them respect you, if not for just being an adult, I mean, because the respect for being the father figure to the kids will come later, with her and the kids, eventually that'll come, because that's going to take time. She got to see which ladies you need to make sure, you need to observe too. You're going to allow this man into your life, you need to make sure. So she should support you in what you're trying to do, man. She really should. If you're going to be in there right, she needs to support you with that. Make them kids act right, So ladies, now for the ladies, okay, look. If you decide to let this man into your life, and you have children, you wanted him to step in and be the father figure, let him be the father figure then. Let him do it. Let him know that's what it's going to be. Let him be the father he knows how to be. That's key. Okay, that you need to do that, because there's nothing more aggravating than a woman, that cannot control her kids. That is, and this conversation goes both ways. I'm not just one side. I'm just speaking for men, because wow, it can be a headache. Okay, because what happens is this, man. Like I said, there's nothing more aggravating, right? Especially since he volunteered, okay, for the responsibility of raising another man's child or children. I'm telling you, man, because, boy, sometimes y'all may get into an argument or whatever, and that's one of the things he's going to bring up, especially if you have not established that respect with your children from the beginning. It can really be a headache, okay? When you get married, the kids are part of the package. They are part of the package, man. Ain't no use sitting there, how can you... See, be with somebody not accept their children is way beyond me. I'm sorry. But see, one thing about it, right? them kids are gonna always be yours. Men and women, they come and go. You know, they come and go, man. Them children gonna be there forever. They're yours. That's your blood. They're there forever. Okay. So, like I said before. So that's the way I said what's going on before. You need to observe that before you say I do. Before you say I do, make sure you look at everything, make a good, sound decision on what you're going to do, okay? Because if you start to shield, ladies, if you start to shield your children when the discipline comes in from his side, he's not going to be there long. I'll tell you that now. No. He will not be there long. There's no respect there. And men typically we're bred not to be punks. That's why we the protectors and all that. Last thing we're going to have is a bunch of children run you over. Me and I are not going to put up with that. No, it's not going to happen, man. So, ladies, you still need to observe for a while, too. Making sure that he's not abusing them some kind of way. You know, but once fully accepted, okay, your relationship should run relatively smooth. It should be all right, okay? Now,